Now, I've come to the conclusion that domestic violence, and this is a really oversimplistic way of looking at it, but I want you to think about it anyway, and you can correct me by all means. But I've come to the conclusion that domestic violence is the result of culture, that need to have and to hold, the need to have and own people as property. So if I can't have you, no one can. That's, in my opinion, is not love. It is not. It's ownership. You know, it's like you're not saying I love you, the individual. You're saying I love your, whatever you can do for me, like a thing, like having a possession. So if I can't have you as a thing, then nobody can. And that's a shame, don't you think? I think we should reevaluate relationships. And if you are now in a toxic relationship, I think you should take a good hard look at where you are and, more importantly, what the solutions are in getting out of that toxic relationship. Now, about my egg sandwich. Honestly, you don't need to watch this because I have done this a lot of times before. It's just a simple egg sandwich, because Microdacism suggests that I must create something each and every day. So today I recreated the simple egg sandwich. The ingredients: a simple egg, palmetto cheese spread with jalapeno, which was a gift from a very dear friend, butter. I like to cook with butter or coconut oil. To the egg, of course, a dash of milk, just to make sure it's nice and fluffy. And then just a little tiny bit of that cheese spread with the jalapeno. And later, of course, I'll add salt and pepper to satisfy my taste. The process is very simple. On medium heat, I cook with butter. Medium to low heat, actually. In repeating myself, I usually like to cook in butter when I'm cooking anything that requires low heat. With things that require a higher temperature, I will usually use coconut oil. But today is butter because egg does not require a high heat, not at all. And as I said earlier, I'm using low to medium heat in cooking the egg. In cooking the egg, of course, you need to keep an eye on it because it doesn't really take very long, not at all. And you keep checking it to make sure that it is cooked, the bottom anyway, but don't burn it, okay? Make sure it's not burning. Once it's cooked on one side, turn off the stove. Now, with the stove turned off, just flip your egg and allow the hot butter to do the cooking for you. While the egg was cooking in the hot butter, I made toast, and then I simply put the egg on my toast. And then, with sweetened condensed milk, I indulged myself with freshly brewed coffee. Freshly brewed coffee, sweetened with sweetened condensed milk, and life is beautiful. Life is simple. We're the ones that make it complicated. And there it is. I told you didn't have to watch it. It's something that I've done a lot of times. It's just that with Microdacism, you're told, it's a suggestion that you create something each and every day. So today I created the egg sandwich. Look, it's a beautiful day, very cold outside, but beautiful nonetheless. So if you can brave the cold, I hope you'll go outside. If not, create something. Write a letter to somebody you have not communicated with in a long time. Or create a conversation with somebody via email or the cell phone.